I'm sorry, is Megan gonna be showing us a look without lashes? Stay tuned. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Meg Victoria. My name is Megan. I'm a professional hair and makeup artist, and today you may have noticed if you've been here a while that there was no like little sexy montage to begin this look, and that is because I am not really showing you a look, a vibe. I am just gonna show you my like quick makeup routine that I've been doing a lot lately. This was really great over the holidays, like when I was going to my grandma's and I didn't want to like do a full-blown smoky eye, but I also didn't want to show up like, you know, like I rolled out of bed, like a little more like show some respect, but you know, don't go over the top. So I just thought we would sit down. I'm gonna show you all the products, all the techniques, and all that good stuff. And going forward in the new year, I do really want to focus more on technique and teaching. So if there's anything you're curious about, you want to learn about, please make sure you comment that down below. I want to hear from you guys. I really want to curate my content to be a lot more helpful, and we're, you know, gonna make it a little bit more sophisticated up in here, a little less drinking, a little less swearing, but you know, still makeup, still a party, and all that good stuff. But let us get started, and we're gonna turn this face into a little bit more of like infant to like sophisticated infant. All right, let us get started. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna use, I am such a big fan of skincare. I think that's the most important thing with your makeup. When you have a good base, you got good makeup happening. So I'm gonna go in with my Belif eye balm. I love this eye cream. I have used this nonstop, and I've told you guys about this nonstop. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and I'm gonna pat this under my eye. When I am doing my makeup, like, you know, just going at it, I will use less product than usual. If I'm sleeping in it or I'm gonna let my skincare sit in for a little bit, I definitely use more. So to go in with my moisturizer, I'm using Belif the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. Again, I really love this moisturizer. I find it nice and light, so it's just not too heavy, especially for like prepping the skin for makeup. You don't want like a thick, heavy cream, because then it's just gonna sit on the skin and you're gonna have all the residue. So I really wanted something that'll just go right into the skin that I can apply lightly and it will work lovely. And you also want to give the face like a really nice massage, get the blood flowing, and that just will give you that beautiful skin look, especially, you know, in the winter skin is dull, and if you're like me, you're like 10 shades paler than you are in the summer, and it's just like little bit of an identity crisis. So for foundation, all throughout the holidays, I was loving my Charlotte Tilbury. I think it's an amazing foundation, and when I was going out to like more holiday events with family or friends, I would kind of mix in a little bit of the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. I find this is really great right around the center of the nose, especially like I like to dance and I like to drink, we all know this, so I want my makeup to last throughout the night, but I also don't want it to look super makeup-y. So first what I'm gonna do is I'll take one pump of my Charlotte Tilbury and I just rub it between my fingers. I just love how this foundation applies with the fingers. And then what I like to do once I have that kind of semi rubbed in, I'll take like a little, like a baby half pump, like see, like just a little dot of that foundation, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, and I will work that into kind of the center area of the face, and then I just tap everything together. You can use a sponge, but I've just really been into using my fingers lately, especially because we also have some moisturizer left on the skin, so it's gonna kind of sheer out the foundation a little bit more and make it even more natural, and then just the warmth of your fingers, you're just gonna get a really natural skin, which I love. See, all of the freckle goodness. Still obsessed with my Hollywood Flawless filter, so I'm just gonna take that and I like to rock that right on the high points, tip of the nose, nose bridge, Cupid's bow, those good places. I've been trying to put less foundation on my forehead because if you notice, my foundation loves to crease on my forehead. So I'm really trying to get less products there because I got a wrinkly ass forehead and that's just life and I'm fine with it. But trying to put even less product there has really kind of made a difference and helped me. All right, next, our good old-fashioned Salmon concealer. There will never be like a day where I skip this. So I'm just gonna pop that under my eyes. And then right on top, we're gonna go in with our Charlotte Tilbury Magic Concealer. I'm still obsessed with this as well. I'm running out very quickly though, so I'm very glad that Makeup Forever came out with a new concealer because I need something to switch to because this is really expensive. It's good and it's worth it, but it definitely is very expensive. And then I'll just run a little bit on my eyelids and any little spots we got. And then just with my finger, I like just tap this out again. And then what I've been doing after, which is so unlike me, I just find because this concealer is so brightening, which I love, I do love that warmth under the eyes and I don't want to lose that. So I've been taking the Pure Cosmetics and just putting it right where that really deep eye bag is. But at that same time, it's just gonna give like that yellow color, which is just really gonna bring that warmth back under the eyes, which I love. So as you can see, the skin is looking very natural, really beautiful, warm, gorgeous, glowing, all those good adjectives. But the product I've been loving loving all holiday season and just like I can't stop using is the Twilight Radiance palette from Bare Minerals. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. I love it. And I love it with this brush. This is the Duo Fiber powder blush brush, the F15 from Sigma, because it's like shaped kind of dome-like, like a nice cheek, but also because it's the Duo Fiber, you get a little bit of product on it, not too much, so you don't overpower everything. But I've just been mixing this guy with this guy. This is the first step. And then just going to town with this, like really just letting it kind of hit the face where it wants to. And it's just such a beautiful formula. It's more of a gel formula than a cream. So you really get this like softness and like transparency to the product while just warming the skin. Like it really looks absolutely invisible on the skin. I'm like just so obsessed with it. Like look at that glow. It's so natural. It takes 2 seconds. You do not need to be like highly skilled to do this. You just kind of swish it around your face and it just gives this beautiful warmth. It's so freaking pretty. And then I just take the little pinky shade and I can pop that more right on the cheek. And then I always just like to take my fingers and just tap everything in. Okay, so you may notice that yes, it's a gel, so it can look a little greasy if you get it like right up in the center of the forehead. So now we'll go in with a little bit of powder. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder. So I'll just take a regular fluffy brush like so. I like to really work my powder into the lid and into the brush, and then I have the particles really inside the brush, but it's not like, you can see it's not coming off anymore. So I can go in pretty liberally, just kind of softly kind of tapping in, and the proper amount will dispense onto my face because it's already in the brush. Powder the center of the face and a little bit under the eyes. So yes, I do love this glow. I think it's really beautiful. I think it's really soft, but let's be real. We all know Megan loves her bronzer. So I still love the JLo Inglot bronzer. I think it's such a fantastic bronzer. So I like to take the brush, really tap into the bronzer, tap off the excess, and I know that the product is in the brush, so whatever I put on my face is the right amount. It's not going to be too much with like excess product going everywhere, and it'll dispense nicely and firmly. So I just hold the brush pretty far back, and then I can swirl that along my temples and cheeks. And again, I do this so softly, like I'm not chiseling, I'm not, you know, trying to create heavy cheekbones. I just kind of swirl this on to give myself a little glow. If you want to take it down the neck or the jawline, you can do that too. I tend to, you know, I got a pretty pronounced jawline, so I don't really have anything to like pronounce there, so I don't often take it there, but I will take it down the neck a little bit. If you do like a little bit more blush, which I do, I've really loved the Gold Rush blush from Benefit. It's just a really neutral kind of color, but it has these like gold shimmers in it, which kind of, you know, reflect with the whole warmth of our face that we're going for. And as well, it's just like, it gives that pretty glow and it smells delicious. So enough said. And then to finish off the face, we love our highlighter. We know we do. So I'm gonna go into the Pixi Glowy Glossimer Delicate Dew highlighter, and I just kind of mix the two. And I've just been applying it on my fingers lately. I don't know why, but I'm just into my fingers. So I kind of just like lightly tap, and then I can really push it in, which will kind of diffuse it. So you saw it going so bright and crazy, but the more we tap and press it in, the more it'll go soft. And then with the excess, I can take it on the tip of my nose and on my nose bridge, and it's just going to prevent me from having like too glowy and intense of a look, especially when I'm trying to go for like a more subtle makeup. And believe it or not, when I'm not talking, this look can take me like 5 minutes. So for brows, I keep it super natural, as we all know, so I'm just going to take my little brow pencil, whatever brow pencil works. I like to just lightly feather it through my brows. This holiday, I actually tweezed my brows the first time in like freaking months. Not even kidding you. So that was exciting. But now they're really, really skinny because they're actually, you know, the size they're supposed to be. And I don't have to fill in all the excess bushiness. So really all I do is kind of just run the product through the brows, and then that's pretty much it. And if you notice in my like more glamorous tutorials, you'll see that I really extend like my brow shape and I even them out and everything. But when you're doing a really natural look, it can become very obvious very quickly. So I tend to just let the brows kind of be the shape they're gonna be. I don't want to draw in too much because then you can really see it, I find. And then I always finish my brows with a little bit of brow gel. So I actually learned about this, so I always just kind of comb this through my brows. But you're supposed to put the flat side down first and then comb. Oh yeah, that does make a difference. Oh yeah. Oh my god, you can really, you know, push those puppies up. Oh damn. Okay, I had no idea. I had zero idea. I just always brushed it through and thought it was fine. Okay, so when I do really natural makeups, I find something that's really helpful is making everything very monochromatic. So everything kind of going together. And that's, you know, I talk about that a lot just in my videos in general. But I love to just do a quick, simple eye look that makes sense. So for that, we're gonna go back into our bronzer. Love a multifunctional product. And all I do is sweep that into my crease, which will give me a little bit of definition, a little bit of structure, and a little bit of warmth. Especially since I have blue eyes, a little bit of warmth goes a really long way in making those blue eyes pop. So all I do is this quick little thing. If you want to bring it underneath that lash line, you can. I just didn't over the holidays, so I'm not going to because I want to show you like what I was really doing. And then I just take these guys right here. So I don't know why I took 2 fingers. 1, 2. There we go. And I can just pop that on the lid, which will give a little shimmer and shine and reflect the light beautifully. And pop that in the inner corner. And if you like, you know, a big brow bone highlight, you can add that up there. I do not want that at all. And that's literally all I did for the eyes. So that is the entire eye look. So basically all I've been doing lately is now I will take my eyelash curler, and I'll do this with you. I have a Tweezerman rose gold one, and I think I left it at my mom's house, and I'm gonna cry because I really love it. But when I curl my lashes, I like hold this thing for freaking ever. Now I have stupid straight lashes that are basically non-existent and blonde, so I have everything working against me. But I really like to hold the lashes, and I clamp down right at the base, and then I'll go the other eye, and I'll go back to this eye, and I probably do this like 3 times. If I'm gonna wear mascara, which I don't usually wear, like if I'm doing a no makeup, like I will not wear mascara. I'll just skip like the eyes in general, but I've kind of really enjoyed how it looks. Like I think it gives the eyes so much definition, well, like obviously, but I do like it. So I've been curling my lashes very intensely. Then I usually have to tap at the stupid spots where the eyelash curler makes marks in my makeup. So then I've loved 2 mascaras when I'm doing my mascara lately. I've been loving the Benefit Roller Lash. I think it's the perfect first mascara because it really lifts the lashes. Like I think it keeps the curl that I've so desperately tried to put in there, and I can really kind of work the mascara in. Like look at that. That's a lot for me, okay? This is very exciting. So I like to do 1 coat of this. And then one of my favorite mascaras from the whole year, which I talked about this in my favorites video, was the Caution Extreme Mascara from Hourglass. This one does not joke around. Like, it's fantastic. It just really lifts the lashes, gives them volume, thickens them up, makes them longer. It's just like, it's a good mascara. You'll also notice that my lashes may look a little spidery like in the end, but if I'm not wearing lashes, I sure as hell better get like a decent effect of, you know, thick pretty lashes. So we're just gonna go with it. I do not have high expectations for my lashes whatsoever, but I think these look pretty damn good. Okay, so for the bottom lashes, I have never used a Benefit mascara on the bottom. I've never liked using a Benefit mascara on the bottom. I always find it transfers no matter what it is. Obviously it's not like waterproof, but for me, this one does not transfer, so I just use the Hourglass one, and I go through my bottom lashes. Watch, my bottom lashes are better than my top. It's like a real thing. I'm so excited right now. Okay, so this is the mascara complete. I think it looks really pretty. So if you do a really natural face like this and your makeup looks really soft and pretty and subtle, it's really nice if you add kind of the effort in your lips. So if you have a really great lip on, it kind of looks like you spent so much more time on your makeup. So for that, I'm going to use my regular 602 lip liner and just define my lips. And then we'll go in with my tried and true Pastel Petal from Pixi. I just love this liquid lip, and I've talked about this. I hate the look of like a really thick liquid lip, so I just kind of like give it a once over, and then I rub my lips together, and that just keeps the formula a lot thinner and then more comfortable on the lips, although I think this formula is super comfortable anyway. Then blend it in with your finger. Welcome to finger painting with Megan. And then just to give it a little bit more of that lipstick feel, I've been really enjoying the Lancome Scentulate lipstick. It's a little bit more purpley than I usually do, but it kind of like brings this nice like kind of cool tone to the look. And so I just kind of tap that on top, and it just makes it a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more like rosy for like that winter flush. And the very last step to finish everything off is I'm going to go into my Mehron palette. I also have been using the NARS press powder, but I don't know where it went. So I'm just going to take this yellowy kind of one, you know, one that matches my skin tone. Take a little bit on there, and then I'm just going to press it onto the hot spots just to tone down the shine. Again, I'm only putting powder where I need it, and this will be different like person to person, and especially like based on your skin tone. For me, I am like pretty normal skin. It's just I'm under hot lights, so you know, we definitely get a little sweaty up in here. So I'm just pressing the powder lightly on the hot spots in the center of the face, but I definitely like to leave the glow on the cheeks. So here we have the final look. I love this look. I've been wearing a ton lately, and I've kind of just enjoyed like a little shimmer on the eyes, you know, open the eyes with like, you know, mascara or lashes, whatever you prefer. You can wear a really natural pair of lashes too, and honestly it'll be like totally undetectable. But I think this is a really great look for everyone to learn and just have it almost like a base where you can build on top of it and, you know, play up different features, play up different lip colors. But this is a look that you look very polished, put together, but doesn't look like you spent a ton of time on your makeup, and it's just appropriate for every occasion. But that is today's look. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you learned something today, and I'm so excited for all the new content of 2019 and so much to come. Like I said, I really want to get back to basics and do some more like teaching of just, you know, the simple things that we can apply to our lives every day. Leave any questions, concerns, comments in the down bar below. Maybe something you want to learn this year, something you want to see from me, something you're excited about. Maybe you're changing your makeup game and you decided you're gonna wear red lips all year. I don't know, whatever it is, let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.